The Five Gyres is an organization with over 18,000 ambassadors in 66 countries. They are the first organization to identify plastic microbeads in 2012, and 16 major personal care companies pledged to voluntarily remove plastic microbeads from their products thanks to pressure from the Five Gyres community. Over the past 10 years, we have traveled the world in search of plastic pollution. We found not garbage patches, but a smog of broken up pieces of plastic, never degrading, just getting smaller and smaller. That's why we dedicated the next 10 years to leading the movement that will define a generation on the path to a sustainable future built on zero waste culture and circular economies. Together we can change the way the world uses and discards plastics. Together we can create a new tomorrow. One of the best things about this organization is that most of our work has recently been done in subtropic areas, with the focus being tied mostly around the equator and marine life of similar areas. Their work and education can be used to target what are more heavily populated areas to control the more problematic trash pollution. The Five Gyres have discovered 5.25 trillion particles of plastic smog, equaling 270,000 metric tons of plastic waste. That is less than 1% of new plastic made in a single year. They have diverted 16 billion microbeads from the ocean from the hashtag BeadFree pledge, resulting in the Microbeads Free Water Act of 2015. From plankton and fish to humans that eat seafood, plastic pollution is changing the very chemistry of life. More collections and recycling of plastic can help, but these strategies are likely to keep pace with consumer demands. Companies search to employ leach the lid technology and further alternatives to biodegradable plastics. Would it be possible to control how biodegradable plastics are being used if we could get companies to designate vendor-specific regions as more ideal markets for such products? Today, scientists and policymakers everywhere are understanding that ocean plastic is a symptom of how plastic moves through communities on land, the way products and packaging are made, and symptoms that capture waste or not. This is the research frontier, but is missing the voice of the people to frame and direct solutions that serve everyone. The Five Gyres offer numerous educational and voluntary information. For example, the Five Gyres Trash Academy. This is a series of instructional videos on history of plastics and what can be done for a plastic-free tomorrow. You have the Five Gyres Trash Blitz. The Trash Blitz is a collaboration project of a broad spectrum of NGOs working on keeping our environment pristine. They provide the possibility of organizing a trash blitz in your region to allow you to clean up your river basins and the sort. Donations can be used to continue educating and serving the battle against plastic pollution, while allowing the organization to expand its contributions. In conclusion, the convenience that single-use plastic offers is far outweighed by the environmental consequences it produces. While pollution from single-use plastics may be a serious issue that can have devastating impacts, organizations with commitment to addressing their issue can help lessen the damage. First, you heard Lindsay explain the issue, then you heard Amy review the specific problems. After that, Eva explained our research on organizations, and Noah summarized our selection of Five Gyres. And lastly, you heard me explain what Five Gyres is. Try limiting your use of single-use plastics or donate to organizations like Five Gyres to stop harm to the air, oceans, and animals.